What's up guys? Today I want to showcase a build that I genuinely believe is the single strongest build in the game and nobody really seems to be talking about it. Yes, that means I believe this is stronger than Top Tree Dawnblade, stronger than the Overshield Void Titan, stronger than even Invis Hunters. I genuinely think this is the number one most overpowered subclass setup in the game right now. This build all revolves around the Dustfield Grenade's new exotic gauntlets, the Renewal Grasps. The Renewal Grasp exotic perk is Depths of Duskfield. The Dustfield Grenades have a much larger radius, allies inside the Dustfield take reduced damage, and targets inside the area deal reduced damage. As you can see from the background footage, the Dustfield size is noticeably increased and will allow you to block off huge areas of the map and even entire lanes in Crucible matches. So, if we take less damage, enemies deal less damage, that's great. However, there's actually a third element to this build to make sure that we're taking even less damage. So we're going to be using the Touch of Winter stasis aspects, which will spawn a stasis crystal in the middle of our Dustfield Grenade. On top of that, we're going to combine this with the Whisper of Chains fragment, which makes us take even more damage resist stacked on top of the exotic's perks. So now let's work out the numbers. For the sake of this example, we're going to be using a 140 RPM hand cannon with no explosive rounds or damage perks, as it's a very common weapon type and also hits for a default value of a clean 70 damage to the head, so it's very easy to work around. So, a base 70 damage headshot. First test we're going to do is to take the exotic gloves off and try just the Whisper of Chains fragment. As you can see, this Ayers Luna is now hitting for 53, meaning that already with just the fragment, there is a 24.2857% decrease in damage taken. Now we're going to remove Whisper of Chains and try just the exotic gloves on their own to see how much damage resistance they offer alongside the increased Dustfield size. In this example, the hand cannon's 70 crit has gone to 60, which is a 14.2857% decrease. Now let's combine the two and see what happens. With the Renewal Grasps and Whisper of Chain on together, the number 70 goes down to 45, which works out to be a 35.7143% decrease in damage. However, there is one more thing to test. The exotic perk states that enemies inside your Dustfield Grenade deal reduced damage. As you can see from my friend's debuff in the bottom left, he is now doing decreased damage, bringing this all the way down to 23 damage per crit. This is giving us a massive 67.1429% decrease from the initial 70 per crit. Now I know you're watching this and thinking, yeah Benny, this is way too situational and niche. Well, that's where you're wrong. Dustfield Grenade size makes it incredibly easy to trap opponents inside of it if you're playing aggressively. The Hunter jump benefits this massively. You can jump on someone's head, throw a Dustfield down, bang, straight away they're inside it, you land inside it, 67% decreased damage. On top of this, the Dustfield actually has one of the shortest cooldowns in the entire game, tied with Fireball Grenades with a base cooldown of 1 minute and 4 seconds. When I use this build, I bump my discipline all the way up to 10, making the cooldown 24 seconds. Another thing to note is that if you cannot work 10 discipline into your build, the Whisper of Shards fragment will allow you to shoot the crystal in the middle of your Dustfield to get improved ability regen. This improved ability regen will help you get your grenade back even faster. There's all sorts of other things you can work in. You can use utility kickstart mods on stasis gloves, demolitionist primary weapons, the Monte Carlo exotic perk. There's so many options. You will have a Dustfield every single round in Trials of Osiris if that's your goal with the build. I figured I'd prove this by hopping into a Trials game and doing a live commentary portion of the video. For this gameplay, if you're curious, I'll be using the Renewal Grass, Whisper of Chain fragment, Touch of Winter aspect, and tier 10 discipline, giving us a Dustfield cooldown of 24 seconds as I mentioned earlier. Let's get into a live game. Okay, so it's 3 solos against a 3 stack. See what we can do. Shotgun, SMG, Voidwalker shotgun, and a Revenant. It's a little bit strange transitioning from like a script, like pre-recorded, explaining a build, going into a live comm in the same video. So I hope the transition feels somewhat natural, but I just wanted to showcase this in a natural game because I know a lot of people will be like, yeah, well, that's kind of whatever. Like, you wouldn't actually get it working in a game. So throw the Dustfield down, get inside it. Now we have crazy damage resist. And easy 3-piece. We'll break this so we get our nade. As you can see in the bottom left now, improved ability regen. That Dustfield charge is flying up. But like I said, we will have it for every single round if we would like it. But yeah, pretty much the goal is to try and fly in, get a Dustfield on the enemy, and then land in it. Or the most important thing is making sure you're in your own Dustfield. If you can get the enemy inside it too, then you are just not going to die. I want to go for this res, but I'm a bit scared. There we go, we're in it. Crazy damage resist, just not scared at all. Didn't even break our shields. Also, like, Lord of Wolves, I know, really cringe, but I'm just trying to showcase the build to its full potential. You could also use duality, you could use a normal shotgun, you could use a fusion, maybe one of the faster firing ones like the likely suspect, craftable one. A lot is going to work as long as you can, like, you know, deal a good chunk of damage pretty fast. I think something with a tiny bit more range than a normal shotgun is ideal. Yeah, we have a dust field back again. Like I said, we will be having one pretty much every single round, or we should have one every single round. If we decide to play slow, we'll definitely have one every single round if we want to rotate till we get it. Okay, so it's 1v3 now. We do have a dust field. We need to try and bait them to push us and get them inside a dust field. Looks like they're about to. So we'll throw a dust field here. Good damage just there. Like, there's just nothing they can do. So we're going to break this. Look how fast we get another dust field back. Ready for this 1v1. And we're going to just use the solo dust field because the regen time is so good anyway. There's no point in not doing it. So we'll run at them and get damage resist in this 1v1. And there's just nothing he can do, man. Like, I get it. Void is annoying. The overshield Titan stuff's annoying, but I cannot fathom how someone could say this isn't the most broken thing in the game right now. It's so strong. And it's so easy to play around if you build around it. Like, I literally recorded that thing, trying to explain it to get that video out to you guys. Then was like, oh, you know what, the video will be kind of short. I don't want to go too long, so I'll just record a single live comm. Just to like actually show this thing in action. Go back and get a res here. There's a rocket. Nice, didn't use it on us. Gonna have to let him get the res there. That's fine though. We do have a dust field. So all we need to do is manage to play around the dust field again, which shouldn't be too difficult because the radius is huge. We're gonna rotate this way. Hopefully they meet us here. Looks like he might. Yeah, so we'll dust field this. Damn, I wanted to break that at the end so I could get my dust field back faster. That's just 30 seconds. We'll definitely get another dust field and have one more attempt to try and do something a bit cleaner. That sucked. He suppressed me as I threw it that time. Gonna go back to this side and try a new attack. Oh yeah, they're playing safe now. This is very smart. This is the way they should be playing this. That damaged this, bro. His shotgun did nothing. Oh, I didn't kill him. That's a throw. Dude, if I'd killed the Titan, I still actually somehow could have won that. I played that really bad. I thought I killed the Titan already before I swapped target. You could see, like, just from that, how long I was surviving for. It is so broken. I played one card doing this earlier, like before I made the video and recorded and worked out all the numbers and stuff. And the amount of 1v3s I had was insane. Break this, get our nade back faster. And we do have a pickaxe for the last round. But I'm honestly probably won't use it because I just want to play off the dust field. And like I said, we're going to have a dust field for every engagement pretty much. Sometimes we'll have to rotate a little bit, but naturally you'll get it super fast. And the grenade kickstart mod on gloves will help with that massively as well. Look at him, bro, doing no damage. Okay, GG. So, I hope now that you've seen me actually queue a game and try it out, you see that this ain't cap, this ain't clickbait. This thing really is that good. Like, if you want to know how to get these exotic gloves, you have to wait until the legendary or master lost sector is gloves for the day. Run it on your hunter, and your loot, your percentage drop should be weighted towards things you don't have yet. So you should get them pretty quick, as it's the only new gloves for hunter.